Hi, it's Ray Reynolds from RaysCredit.com. I want you to know one thing. I'm truly the rags to riches story. Rags to riches, you hear it about a lot of people in life. What does this mean? When I was 3 to 6 years old, I was being dropped off Redondo Beach at the pier. That's right, a 3-year-old till I was 6 being dropped off. I started selling clackers door to door, sunflower seeds. I made bikes and rebuilt them. I did surfboards. I had to survive. And I got to the point I was making $200 or $300 a week by the time I was 12 and 13. I even started my first corporation at 11. I love corporation structure. I wanted to know how the rich people do it. How does Donald Trump file bankruptcy 4 times on 4 different corporations and not bring the pain home? Well, he did. How did Orange County file bankruptcy? All right, New York City, San Bernardino, Stockton, all these people, because they're a corporation. I'll bet you when you file bankruptcy, if you did, you brought the pain all the way home and you hurt the family. And then everybody wanted you to make you feel bad and guilty. All right, realize the world changed. Is it your fault? No. Did you go through good and bad? Yes. Are you tough enough to get through it? Rags to riches. I've been in a coma when I was 5. I found myself in a coma in 2009. All right. And guess what happened in that coma? My CPA and attorney heard I was going to die. They took our home. They took our bank accounts. I got out of the hospital walking around with an oxygen tank. Literally couldn't breathe. Went to our home and found out it didn't belong to us and someone else lived there. What a nightmare. A nightmare. Rags to riches? What did I do? Well, I didn't give up. My faith in God and persistence is very simple. I got out my laptop. The only thing we had was a kitchen table, and I started over. Within 3 weeks, I'm bringing in $7,000 a day. That's right. My credit score was so bad, I had to file a bankruptcy because I lost everything and all the debts I couldn't pay kept chasing me too. My credit score went to a 540. Now what do? Guess what? Credit's bad. All right, everything's no good. I did simple. I took my own advice in the books and products that I've taught people for 30 years. I'm known as the godfather of credit, personal and business. 30 years, $3.2 billion of credit, and over 3 million clients. I took my products and I did what I did, what I taught everyone else to do. I started over. I got a corporation. I got on the laptop, started bringing in $6,000 to $7,000 to $10,000 a day, and rebuilt my life. And I repaired my credit. This is basically just $100,000 of personal credit, all right? And my credit score is a 780. I like that. Would you like an American Express? How about some Barclays? All right, I love this. All these Capital Ones. All right, it's good. What's in your wallet? Simple. We had some fun. I like credit. Understand something. There's a lot of people out there going, hey, don't get credit, be debt-free. Let's understand something. The moment you have no credit, your credit score goes to 0. That's right, 0. Oh, let's pay off our house. Guess what? You lost your write-off. And when you want to borrow against your house, you got to ask the bank permission to get your own money, and your credit's no good, so they tell you no. So let's understand something. I will use credit every day to bail myself out. That's right, bail myself out when I went through a coma, rags to riches story, and had to get back on my feet because I had to feed my family. I had to take care of the family and had no excuses. You see, for me, it's 5 minutes to feel sorry for yourself and get back up. Every time I've been knocked down. I've been knocked down 112 times in my life, and I get back up every time. Why? You know, when I was a little boy, and I was basically in Redondo Beach, and I was looking through the window of the karate studio. It was next to Golden West Meats. All right, I started doing everything on the street. That man grabbed my arm, and you know what he did? He says, you want free lessons? You get in there and you clean the place. I became the janitor. Now, him and his brother, famous in movies. Not going to capitalize on them. But you know what? Back in the 80s, I broke the record for the highest kick in the world. That's right. White boys can jump. So understand something. I had to believe in me. Everybody around me told me, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. You know what that just tells me? I get upset and I go, let me focus internally and let's prove them wrong. Every time I prove someone wrong. Oh, you can't have a Lamborghini. My first car was a Lamborghini. You can't do $1 million. I did $10 million. You can't buy a $10 million house. I bought 3. Every time I got knocked down, believe me, I got right back up. Now, the bottom line is this. I don't want to just show you what I went through rags to riches because I'm retired now. I've brought in over $200 million in my life. I'm here to help you. Thank you for coming to the website, but let's understand some things. You need credit. You see, I believe in safety credit. 1 year's salary of credit. Maintain little balances, control credit, maintain an 800 score. If you need money, use the credit. Buy the time to get through that 6 months of hell and get back on your feet. Please, listen and learn from me. Go to my websites on raisecredit.com. You'll see basically Ray Reynolds Survive. You'll see Corporate Credit, Ray Reynolds, the godfather of personal and business credit. You'll see Jesus Told Me One, which is one of my biggest things, and my ministry. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. I need to help you. I need to make sure I feel that I'm helping people who want to make a difference. And if you don't want to make a difference, that's okay. Then click off the website, go somewhere else. But if you truly want to make a difference, sign up for my private webcast. That's right. You and I talk privately, and let me see if I can rebuild your life. I guarantee if you have bad credits, within 6 months, I'll get you 2 or 3 credit cards to get yourself out of debt. All right? Use credit to get out of debt and make it manageable debt. You want to buy that house? I'll teach you how to buy the house. With 0 down, using the equity. We've watched the Ed Beckleys, the Carlton Sheets, and the yada, yada, yada. Everybody in the same old tricks. They just make it a new book. Okay? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Kiyosaki doesn't even go to the seminars. It says in small print. Okay? I'm the true Rags to Riches story. Believe me, I can show you what I went through, but I never gave up. God has been my direction all my life. And all I have to do is faith and persistence. God's delays are never God's denials. And if you want help, truly, I'm here to help you. I've been through it all right? And all I can say is raisecredit.com is here to make a difference.